I wrote this book, The Recession and God, Reading the Signs of the Times, because I felt that the situation at the moment that we're experiencing in the country and also in our world is a very serious situation which impacts strongly on people's lives and on the lives of our societies. And it struck me that it would be odd if God, religion, Christian faith didn't have something to say to that situation. And so I began to look at what was available in the Christian heritage, particularly in Catholic social teaching, and it seemed to me there was a lot of richness there, and that's what I've tried to put into this book. There is, for example, a strong critique of the market economy which is unregulated, and that's the sort of market economy we've tended to have over the last 15, 20 years. There's also a critique of a kind of a culture, the sort of values we have in life, which focus very much on the individual, and which also say that it's very hard to come to what's right or wrong. That's, the Pope talks about relativization. And it struck me that the Catholic Christian stance on these issues is an important part of the wisdom that we can use in our present situation. Our situation seems to me to be very serious, and people have said that it's a crisis not just in our system but of our system, and that we really need to be looking for a more sustainable way forward, that we can't be talking about constant growth, constant more consumption, more productivity, that we have to find a way of living together which is sustainable, and that really is a revolution. And so there are some good insights in the Christian tradition, and there's also then the energy and hope that comes from a sense that God is with us, that Jesus Christ came to live among us, that he gave us a certain set of values and a vision of living together. And it strikes me that that's a resource, certainly for believers, because it can give them confidence, but for non-believers as well, because it seems to me that no one has a monopoly of wisdom, and that it's high time that as believers and unbelievers together, we engage in the kind of public debate and conversation which will enable us to find a way out of this and into a more hopeful future.